we have Ramiz Raja talking to Herschel Gibbs.
Herschel, a magnificent innings. The flow is back. What changed it for you today?
Yeah, I still think it's, we're fairly new at this game, and I think the guys that like to hit the ball generally are still sort of figuring out how they actually like to go about the inning. But obviously it helps with someone, that's firing on the other end like Gilly has, and him and I have got some targets in mind, and I think that, barring the wicket, we could maybe achieve after 10 or 15 overs, and we're getting there slowly but surely.
How challenging was it to face Anil Kumble with the new ball? That move must have surprised you guys.
It did surprise us. These guys, they very much got wise heads on their shoulders. It was quite an interesting move, but I think obviously it takes two to get going up front there, and we sort of laid the foundation.
Happy with the total? Your team sort of fell away just at the last point.
Yeah, look, I think it's probably around 15 or 20 runs, shy, but. I think the wicket a little bit if you hit the right areas there is in something in it a little bit, and obviously bearing your pace, hitting the right sort of length, you never know in this sort of game.
Looking forward to field well, I guess.
For sure, fielding is about expression and showing how much you're actually enjoying being out there. So it's always I've always loved it, and hopefully I can take 1 or 2 catches and odd runner.
You use those muscles quite well when batting. Use them when you go out to field. Well done today, brilliant knock.
Thanks, Amit. Okay, cheers.
And there you are, Royal Challengers needing 166 runs to win at 8.3 runs and over. And let's have a look at some of the highlights of the Deccan Chargers innings. Gilly joining the party. That was a gorgeous shot from Herschel Gibbs, and he followed it up with this other one. This is a lucky boundary, but they all count. And then another huge six from Herschel Gibbs, and then another boundary. And another. The earlier ones were strong arm shots. These were soft hand boundaries. And now Adam Gilchrist says, let me join in the fun. Another one. Now, the boundary where Akhil was very quick to take his hand away, as also the umpire. And then a little bit of a fumble there, but still Swami still very quick to get Herschel Gibbs out the stumps. Maybe this is where it started to go wrong for the Deccan Chargers with the fall of their captain's wicket. Shamar Silva has just got behind of Virat Kohli. And the Sharma came in and made it look as easy as he usually does, but I think he was being bothered by that injury to the bottom man, wasn't able to grip the bat properly, just slicing the ball up in the air. Teja playing a late shot, and then Venugopal Rao hit 2 huge sixes. It came over from Anil Kumble. So 2 sixes and a boundary in 1 over from Anil Kumble. Then Teja tried to spike the ball to mid-wicket, missed it completely. Yadav, second ball, big six. Venugopal got a boundary, not quite what he intended, but and then trying to hit another big six, falling out to easy cover. And then this is where, when the Royal Challengers were looking to maybe get to 200, they stumbled. A couple of run-outs. This is again good work by Srivastava Goswami to get the last run-out. Yadav offering a simple catch to deep swelling, but he had to go for the shots at that stage. Had to look for the big hit, And R.P. Singh bowled off the last ball of the innings. 165 all out. You can see over here a few big hits, but I think in the dressing